What's going on, YouTube? So I got asked about Ben Affleck, dude. Is he a average, good, or great actor? How would I classify him? He's one of those kind of actors that early on in his career it was just because of image with him, and then he got a little bit better. I mean, Good Will Hunting was big. He's one of those kind of dudes because he came with a package, meaning he had a directing and a writing type of thing. So that packaging of him as an all around purposeful artistry made him, because he wasn't just limited, but he kind of leaves some people kind of cold. Some things work, some don't. He's had some good roles, and he's been in some films that were considered great, and he's made himself into a household name. So he's an interesting. It's like a triple decker sandwich where you get lettuce on one spot, your choice of what you want on the other, and then your tomato and then your sauce. But sometimes it don't all go together, but yet it makes a sandwich. That's kind of how I would describe his career, because it's kind of all over the place to really get into in depth about it. But he has done pretty good for himself. I mean, he's done really good, but I always thought he was kind of homogenized early on. He's gotten better with some things, Girl Gone Bad. He's had some films, but again, it's tied into the fact that he is, packaging himself as a writer, as a director, as a producer, and as an actor. So those things tend to get him not get caught up where he would fall into certain traps if he was limited. So, you know, um, and in a lot of ways, I mean, when I look, I mean, I just think of his career. It's just, it's like he's had a really good career, and it's had some big hits that blew him up. But I don't know if that would say that that necessarily makes him, um, it's kind of all over the place. It all depends on where you come down with it. For me, I'd say average to good, but I think because of his impact there and because of the way films have hit and his vibe, that's gonna make people think that he's more better than what he is. And so sometimes he gets that bump up, but again, a lot of stuff is subjective, but it depends on how you look at it. You know, and sometimes you can remember when a cat was just marginal and homogenized, and they were just seen as pin up or something, or what they like to classify nowadays a DEI hire. Because there's a lot of them cats that they got hired because of what, but it wasn't because they were bringing nothing powerful to the screen or do anything like that. So anyway, I would say average to good. But I think that when you factor in the writing and direct production part, that gives him a little more credits. And then when you factor in, he's had um, big films and a big name, people romanticize that a bit more. So that's how I kind of look at it, though. But again, your success and what you do, hey, more power to you. And ain't nobody gonna take nothing away from the cat because he's done this thing. But he's one of those people that's kind of polarizing, because it's kind of hard to, when you think about his career. Whoa, you kind of like got to think, where would he be? Um, and I think he fits into, I think the average to good, but I think the films have been better in some ways, and I think they kind of offset him. So that's kind of where it's at. Being honest, for the totality of his career as an actor. So, though, let me know what you think in the comments, though. Please hit like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share the video if you like. Hit the membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.